Hey guys, Crewman here. Remember those PCs I bought in that graphics card lot I told you about? The three right here? Well, I got my first 3900X in. I took one of those Hynix drives that I bought and I flashed it with Hive. And I just opened this up. All I gotta do is put a cooler in and an SSD because these had 500 gig NVMe's and I took them out because I don't want to use a 500 gig to mine with. We also have one of two options to cool. We have the Assassin that I paid 18 bucks for, and we have this one that was free. So theoretically, this rig, since it's really going to be hard to price this, but I'll try my best. I'll give you my real price at the end and my actual price. This was $150 shipped. This was $10. And then this stuff was thrown in, so I don't know how you price it. Anyway, let's go ahead and install the CPU. I'm sure you guys know how to install Ryzen CPU, but for those who don't, do you see the arrow? There's an arrow on the corner. You can kind of see it right there. Let me put the flash on so you can see it a little better. See that arrow right there? That is where you match the arrow down here, and you put it in there. So you got to match that arrow. The point is you should be able to just drop this right in. It goes in. If you have to force it in, something's wrong, unless you bought or repaired a CPU. You pop that in, and you are good to go. Next thing you want to do is you want to put the thermal paste in. Just a little bead, like so. And then you'll see this back plate. That back plate needs to line up with the holes. I think we're going to use this Ryzen stock cooler right here. So we're going to get that set up right now. Be right back. So I didn't realize this one needed these brackets to install because I didn't get those when I bought the motherboard lot, but I always save my parts and I never throw anything out. You never know when it'll be useful, and here's an example why. So let's go ahead and get these screwed in the motherboard, and I'm also going to clean this off a little better. Thermal paste is applied. I got the cooler brackets ready. Time to install this cooler. So we're going to get this in and I'll be right back. I was debating taking this out of the case, but I think I'm going to leave this one in the case for now. So I spent a little bit of time cleaning up the wires. I installed the Wrath Stealth Cooler, which I've always actually wanted one of these, or maybe it's the Prism, I don't know what it's called. But anyway, everything's in. I've got 32 gigs of RAM in here. It's like CL16. It's not in. And edit the and it's ready to go. I'm going to pop a GPU in. And I'm going to get this thing undervolted and set up correctly, and then let's see if it mines. Alright, we got it on my test bench, all plugged in, where I'm also filming some other content. I'm pretty excited about the PDU and the PMD, and the 4060 Ti, and then the virtual node. Hope you guys are following Prim, and I hope you guys, if you messed around with it, you have one. Back to the CPU mining. Let's start this baby and see if she posts. Alright, it posted. I honestly didn't think it would not post because the guy I bought this from is a competent PC builder, and all we did was take the CPUs out. So I didn't think it wouldn't post, but let's get it undervolted and set up. So we're changing XMP profile. So he's got it at 1.1. Interesting. I'm actually going to take it to. I think I'm going to take it to 1.0. Hold on. He's got it at 1.1. I'm kind of tempted to take it to 1.0, but I think I'm going to leave it at 1.1 and just see if it's stable. Because I've been having quite a bit of stability issues with my 3900Xs and I'm just gun shy. So I'll be right back. Alright, so it goes directly to the BIOS, which means Hive is not in there for some reason. Well, it works and it's posted. So I'll be right back when I can find a USB thumbstick or some kind of or reflash that SSD down there. Kind of annoying. So without further ado, be right back. Got it working. All I've got to do now is take the GPU out and screw the motherboard in because the M.2 is on the bottom. So I didn't want to get this messed up and not have it in. Generally, when the Hive crashes or there's an issue, it usually means there's an undervolting problem. This is stable at 1.1. So far, so good. Alright, so the total I actually ended up paying for this whole build will be $150. But that's not realistic because I bought this in that big giant GPU lot and I basically got them tossed in, and selling all the 2060s will cover the cost of the 1660s and all of these PCs without CPUs. So, but if we were looking at the realistic cost, right, I would say about 60 for the motherboard. The cooler you could say is 20. The GPU was, or the CPU was 150. I don't know, the case is probably like 60. The RAM would be probably 60, and the power supply would be let's just say 50-ish, because it's like a 600 watt. So you're looking at, like, I would say you could get this easily built. You know, you could probably do without the case if you wanted to. Like I said, it was tossed in, but I would say between 3 to 350, 375, you could get this rig built, and I think that's incredible value. Like I said, I'm really, really high on CPU mining rigs right now. I'm not going crazy with them, because I'm limited in how much money I can spend right now, and I'm trying to be very conservative. But I think CPU mining for me is one of the ways that I really, really want to grow leading up into the bull run. I mean, I'm pretty happy with my GPUs. I have an ASIC coming. You know, I think CPUs right now is where I would like to branch out and add some more. So this will be CPU number 6 for me. And then I have one more coming to fill this up, and then I can still fill up the other one. So I think I'll have about 8 of them by the time, probably in the next week or two. And then after that, we'll see. I have a really cheap B550 motherboard I got there, so I can probably work with something with that from there. All right, guys. Up and mining in the shed. I think that stealth cooler looks pretty awesome. So this is number 7. We've got the 2 down here. Then we've got 1 up here, followed by 1 there with a 3070. That's 6, and then that's 7. So the plan actually is, I've got some server cases coming in because I finally listened, is to probably get the server cases down below here to free up these spaces and to put CPUs here. I definitely, like I've already said, want to expand my CPU farm, and I think that's going to be one of the big focuses for me going forward in the next few weeks, is to get some more CPUs. I really, really like the potential they have, and they're just really profitable. And I've been getting pretty good deals on CPU mining rigs. And I think when I get the server cases and I free up the space, I've got 3 server cases coming in, and I'm looking to get another 3, maybe 2 to 3. I think that'll really, really help free up space. So yeah, this was a fun build. This was actually a lot easier than the last one. Remove this cable. And like I said, for me it was very cheap. I have 1 more of these cases to build in. I'm probably going to leave this one as is, but the plan is to most likely take these ones along with that one and probably put them on mounts. So, alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more crypto mining content. Krootman out.